Hi everybody, it's Lar. Welcome back to our auction, our 71 Corvette Coupe, big block. Yeah, you know, these online auctions, the one thing that I always think about and I wonder about is sometimes they could be a little impersonal. You know, you have the car and you have the listing and you have however many pictures, you know, 100 pictures or so. You have videos and stuff, and you look at the pictures, you watch the videos, but you don't really know who your seller is. You don't know who's the person selling you the car. And you know, I'm an old school guy. You know, I like to be one-on-one type thing. So I thought maybe I'd take a minute, if it's okay, and tell you who I am and who you're buying the car from. So this way you know who your seller is. So you know what? Let me sit down here for a minute and let's tell you who the Bertha Car is. Like I said, I'm Larry. I am a dealer. First off, you see that you saw in the listing I'm a dealer. Been a dealer my entire life, 50 years. I'm not a Corvette dealer. I'm not a classic car dealer. We deal in just plain old normal cars. These cars that we've been selling here on Bring a Trailer, they're our own cars, our own personal cars. We have a small little collection that we amassed, that we have, and truthfully, we're kind of at a time in our lives that it's time to make some tough decisions. So we did decide to thin the herd a little bit, and you know, if you looked into our history at all, we've had, I don't know, a dozen or so auctions here on Bring a Trailer, and we've moved some of our cars. We've thinned the herd. It's just a little too much at this time in our lives to handle all of it. So anyway, I'm a car guy. I've been a car guy my whole life. I love cars. I love all kinds of cars. I settled on Corvettes long time ago. First Corvette was a 63 split window coupe. 1972 it came into our family. Pretty much had a Corvette ever since then. I'm not an expert by any stretch of the imagination. I've been fortunate to have a couple top flight cars, Bloomington Gold stuff. Did have one done top car, which we were all pretty proud of. But not an expert, but I am a car guy. I am a Corvette guy. Our cars, I have tried to have our cars set up as best as I possibly can. What I try to do is I like to try to keep the originality as much as possible on the cars, but at the same time I like them to be as nice as possible too. And you know, sometimes factory original and nice isn't the same thing. I like to walk the line a little bit. I like to have a car that yeah, you could take this car to an NCRS meet and hold your ground, or you can take the car to any pretty show, if you will, and you'll hold your ground there. A car that is going to hold its own on any field whatsoever, but by the same token, you can drive it and you can enjoy it, because let's face it, that's what this is all about. So I guess that's kind of what I want you to know, that that our cars are our own cars. They're not dealership cars. They're owned by the dealership. That's insurance, but they are our own personal cars. As I said, this is a dozen or so auctions on Bring a Trailer. The people have been fantastic. The questions, the comments, the knowledge. The knowledge that's on Bring a Trailer, it blows me away all the time. So I do appreciate everything that everyone has done. We're kind of getting down a little closer to the end of the auction here. If anybody has any questions, hit me up on the contact seller button. We do have a relationship with some of the few transportation companies. If that's something that you need, we can maybe help you out on that a little bit too. We've used one transportation company quite a bit, and they've done a great job for us. But this 71 here, it's really a pretty special car. Big block, as you know. You see those Diamondbacks? That's just a little illustration of what we go through, just to make sure that they're put together and sorted in a way that if you want to drive the car, you can drive the car. You know, Diamondback radials, not a bias ply or anything like that. Heavily on the detail. I'm a detail guy. I think you know, you go by all the NCRS stickers and whatnot, the stuff that I've tried to make it right. So that's about it. That's who we are. It's a family affair here with Team Bertha. And if you have any questions, hit us up on the contact seller button. Thanks so much for your time, for going through, looking at the pictures. Don't forget about the history and the dating sheets. Get a good look at those. And any questions, hit me up. Thanks again, everybody. Bye now.